Well, let's crash to the Titans. Time to get into it. War Machine, red, blue, and green user. His red ability, I believe it's called Aerial Assault. We're gonna double check and see what his power is. It should be called Aerial Assault, yes. So this costs 8, creates a fortified red countdown tile that deals damage whenever it's fired off or whenever the power is activated. And then while this tile is on the board, new tiles have a chance to be attack tiles on War Machine's turn. Pretty straightforward. Heat signature detection, because I know this is at 3, is a blue ability that costs 10. Removes all enemy invisibility tiles and however many different projectiles that they have listed, and then deals damage. So that's going to be the thing that we need to avoid, once we get into the fight. And then Gatling Gun is the green ability that costs 8. Destroys, non-friendly tiles and random adjacent rows and deals damage for each tile destroyed. And obviously, destroyed tiles don't generate AP or deal other damage, but cascades can occur and whatnot. His affiliations, for those that care: Heroes, Avengers, Team Iron Man, Technologist. Well, don't worry, we're gonna get into another dude that has an Iron Man armor pretty shortly. But before that, we are going to use Infinity War Black Widow, who happens to be a person that can go invisible. Her color set is black, purple, and yellow, and I just got her max championed the other day. The other day meaning, I think it was Saturday. Her black ability, Lights Out, costs 8, stuns the target for 3 turns, and then deals damage, of course. And at the start of the turn, if the enemy is stunned, Black Widow destroys 3 random AP, 3 AP in a random color. Defilade, or defilade, whatever you want to call it. I know it's a French word. This costs 7. She creates some invisibility tiles, and then whenever you get those invisibility tiles, it flips to its other version, Enfilade. So this costs 10, destroys her invisibility tiles, and then any enemy, 3 enemy special tiles, dealing damage and gaining AP. And then if there's no tiles on the board, no invisibility tiles on the board, then it reverts back to the original ability. Higher levels destroys more tiles, and you have more invisibility tiles on the board. And finally, Brush Past is her yellow ability, which costs 10. You select a target on your team. It could be Black Widow herself. Gives them a burst of health. Creates a 4-turn yellow countdown tile, and while this tile is on the board, all of your AP, all ally AP is reduced. Moves are reduced by 3. This includes hers as well, a minimum of 3. So essentially, once you get Brush Pass off, Lights Out ends up becoming 5, and her purple ability ends up becoming 4 and 7 to trigger that effect. Her affiliations, for those that care: Heroes, Avengers, Team Cap, Shield, Red Room. And let's think about the strategy real quick. We know that War Machine wants us, can get us out of invisibility effectively with his blue ability. So we need to match blue as much as we can, get invisible as fast as we can. So we want to, match purple. Uh, if his red goes off, it's not a game breaker. Well, at least at level 370, it's not really a game breaker. But those additional attack tiles, as long as we're not invisible, that's gonna uh, bother us a little bit. If we can get the black ability off to keep War Machine stunned, that's fantastic. Other than that, I'm gonna let all my matches do the talking. Yeah, I know. Pretty boring and standard fight there for Black Widow. One other thing I forgot to mention about War Machine's red. Uh, if you fire it off and the countdown tile is on the board, you can't fire it off again. So that's the other caveat about his red. Anyway, as far as teams to pair her up with, one of the ones that I always mention is her, Nightcrawler, and Domino. And the idea behind those three there, Nightcrawler is gonna make whatever color that you need on the board with his purple. Domino is gonna give you an increased chance to have black tiles drop from the top of the board. Uh, Once you get enough yellow, you'll be able to make uh, Black Widow's black ability a whole heck of a lot cheaper, keep the enemy team stunned. Then once you get Nightcrawler's purple, you'll have either one or two options. You can uh, infinitely loop the board if you have enough purple, or keep the enemy team stunned indefinitely, and pretty much have them with no AP if you choose to go the Black Widow route. So that's that in a nutshell. Um, See here, 6 days, 12 hours from now, we'll have a double crash with Spider-Man: Infinity War. I I will be doubtful that we will have him max championed out by then. But hey, stranger things have been known to happen. So we'll stop here. We'll do the Doctor Doom infamous stuff momentarily.